Hola Virgos, welcome to your April 2019 love reading. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Rates and info and email are below. Just send me an email, we can go ahead and work that out. Otherwise, we're going to get to your reading. Alrighty. Virgos, I did want to say that one thing that I knew this is really weird. Well, I closed my eyes and I was meditating. I'll just set these aside here. And I don't really know. So I closed my eyes. I actually saw something. It was crazy, but it's worth mentioning. It was actually a sperm, but it was just one, which was strange to me. So I saw like this one sperm like swimming around, and I was thinking, you know, maybe that would be fertility, but I almost feel like since there was only one and I didn't see any others kind of accompanying it, I don't know. I got like low sperm count for somebody. Maybe troubles conceiving. I don't know. That's what it was kind of interesting. It was kind of weird. So, I mean, that's just a side message I wanted to throw out there, that I saw. I don't know if some of you are having fertility problems or trying to get pregnant or what have you, or maybe, you know, thinking about it and you might end up having problems in April. Okay, so we're going to do a past, present, and kind of a future sort of spread. So also keep in mind my 2019 sun moon readings are up. Go look up your sun moon sign and go check them out. They're my playlists. I also have my 2018 still up if you want to see if they rang true for you last year. Okay, in the position of energies prior to April, love energies, we have the Seven of Cups in the upright. And then I'll also have a Vimeo link below that you can click for what your love interest is thinking or feeling after you see this video, whether it's a crush, a current, or an ex. Love energies for April, we have the Ten of Wands in the upright. And then just keep in mind, I'm on the Instant Go app if you need an answer to a quick question. One answer to a quick question. I'm also on Facebook and Insta if you want to message or follow me. And then my compatibility readings are in my playlist. There's lots of stuff in my playlist if you go check those out. Okay, Virgos, this whole mess over here, somebody is getting pregnant or someone's trying to get pregnant in April, because I see that. I saw that when I was meditating, and now I see it with the Empress. No, the Emperor, I'm sorry. But somebody is trying to, and I felt that. Not with the Emperor here. You know what, though? I'm still kind of feeling that. It's so weird too. It's just singular. I hate to say sperm. It sounds so dirty when I say it, but all right. I'm gonna keep it moving along. And I'm looking over here. I think for some of you, this whole sidebar here, this is like a side message that maybe isn't here for you guys. I have the card Emperor card here, so in Aries, I see Scorpio here if that resonates for you, but I'm feeling like somebody may come back and try to apologize for something that they did. Maybe they're trying to move on. Maybe they're trying to heal. I don't necessarily know that you're having it. With that Emperor energy, I feel like boundaries are put up. Rules have been made. Criteria is there. And I feel like maybe this person is trying, they might be, I don't know, either trying to get your forgiveness or trying to find their way back in. And you're being very steadfast and not letting that happen. You're demanding respect. You're letting them know, no, that ship has sailed. You know, I understand. I appreciate what you have to say. I appreciate that you want us to heal, but I have things in place that aren't going to allow me to go there. Okay, I feel like with the Emperor card. And you're also telling them that you've kind of moved past this relationship. For you, this relationship wasn't healthy. It wasn't good. You know, wasn't good for you, but the other person doesn't want to accept that. Okay, so they're kind of coming back. You know that it's unhealthy. You know you've moved past it, and with Emperor card, you're letting this person know this. But I feel like they're coming back, and like I said, they're trying to find a way in because they can't let go of you, and they can't let go of the relationship, and they're kind of stuck. So you might have to be a little bit assertive with them to kind of send them on their way. You know, make sure that you're very firm, like the Emperor is, very firm, very assertive, and say, you know, I understand that you're going through this and I appreciate that, but I'm kind of in a different place right now. So that's kind of a side message that I'm getting here for you guys, okay? Now, moving into the general read here, and again, this is a general reading, so just keep that in mind. Energies prior to April, lots of options available to you. My 7 of Cups is a bunch of suitors trying to get your attention. It could be online dating. You have a lot of things available to you. But the thing is, the cautionary tale that comes along with the 7 of Cups is you should have made sure you looked into everything very carefully, okay? Because all of these cups represent different personalities, different red flags, different things kind of going on. I'm really kind of drawn to this one mask here for this deck of, you know, what is it, tragedy and drama. It's theater to me. So, you know, one of those people might be really theatrical. Another might breathe fire at you. You know, a lot of these things, somebody could be very loving. So it's just really kind of putting in the work into and research, looking into all these different options you have, trying to choose who you're going to go with, and making sure you choose very, very wisely. Alrighty, so I feel like those were the energies prior to April. Now, we move on to the 10 of Wands here. What's interesting here with the 10 of Wands is I feel like you can't say no to anybody. So I feel like you kind of like are taking everybody on, going out with everybody, giving everybody a chance, and it's very overwhelming. You know, I think for some of you, you just don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. You don't want to say no to anybody, and you're having a hard time. So you're just deciding to explore everything and kind of see what everybody has, but you don't really have the time to kind of put into that. You're getting very tired, and you're going to have to choose. And I feel like the choice is really what's burdening you here, where you don't want to tell any one person, you know, no, I don't think it's going to work out, or, you know, I had a lovely time, but it's time for me to move on. So you're just kind of carrying this around. It's kind of weighing you down. And even though this isn't the card of choice, I mean, I'm not seeing choices in here. I'm seeing more the burden of having to let people down. I feel like you don't want to do that. Not that you're dating 10 people, but I feel like you're carrying them around and saying, you know, what? I'm not going to get too into it because I'm going to pull clarifiers too, because I could talk forever if I wanted to. So I feel like moving in out of April, going into May, something happens in regards to choosing somebody, because the 5 of Wands in the upright can be about suitors all trying to one-up each other and rivalry and competition over you, but in the reverse, that has gone away. So there's no longer people competing over each other. You might have gone ahead and made your choice, or maybe other people have moved on, or you figured out a way to resolve things so that there's not like all this kind of conflict going on. Kind of smooth things out, make things more harmonious. That's what I'm feeling as you move into out of April and into May in regards to your love life. So let's see what's going on with this 7 of Cups. And it might be here with the 10 of Wands that you guys are very analytical and very detail oriented and overthink. So you might be burdening yourself actually overlooking, looking too much into these people or researching these people too much. And it's just really a load that you're carrying around. Why is the 7 of Cups here for Virgos? Love energies prior to April. Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages for the 7 of Cups for Virgos. Who is this person? What is this energy? Lover's card in reverse. Okay, one of the things that you are kind of adamant about is you don't want to make a choice based on desire. We have the Lover's card here in reversed. So that's a card of Gemini, if that resonates. You had something pretty bad in your past, it looks like. That's why you're choosing so carefully, because we have the Lover's card here in reverse. We have the 2 of Cups here in reverse. So you had something with someone, it did not end well. It's a breakup, it's a divorce, something like that happened. Somebody, you know, you guys got together and then decided this is not going to work out, and I don't feel like it ended well. You might be separated from this person. There might have been dishonesty associated with this. So one of the things you're kind of telling yourself or told yourself in April, I do not want to get into anything just purely based on desire, because I think That's why you got into this relationship with this person. You were just really into them, and you're not even talking to this person anymore. The two of you blocked each other. You're not having any communications, any whatever. So as you're exploring these other suitors, you want to make sure you don't get into that similar situation. I feel like you jumped right into it. You're really hot for this person, and it was terrible. It did not work out, and now the two of you are no longer speaking. So as you move forward, you're just being very careful, overly careful. Overly careful. Why is this 10 of Wands here? Who is this person? As you date or as you consider these options. Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages, please, for the 10 of Wands and the upright. For Virgos, love energies for April. Why is the 10 of Wands here? Who is this person? What is this energy with this 10 of Wands? Yeah. You're definitely looking into, you're not saying no to anybody, and you're being super conservative. You don't want to get into anything low risk. You're almost like giving these people a scan, carefully scanning them. The Knight of Pentacles doesn't get into anything that has any risk involved with it. So this is part of what is kind of burdening you. We have the Knight of Cups here. And I'll get to him in a second. Oh, here we go. There's the 7 of Cups again. So it is in regards to suitors. It is in regards to, oh, excuse me, into, you know, kind of choosing and carefully choosing. For some of you, a couple of these suitors, one can be, one person that's in this lineup is very earthy and very grounded, and then there's another person who's very romantic, like sweeps you off your feet. So one of these people that you're considering, so it could really be a choice between two people here, because we have 2 knights here, and I'm getting from the one person, they're super grounded. Their work ethic is solid. They are they're into tangible things that they can touch, things that are sure things. They're very reliable. And I feel like that's what one of these people is that you're considering. The other person you're considering is like really, you know, romantic and, oh, let's go have a picnic by the river, like that type of person. They're all about being emotionally connected to you and sweeping you off your feet. And they're a lot more emotional than this other person is. So you have these 2 personalities that are almost opposite from each other that you're trying to kind of figure out, and you're carefully studying them. Okay, which one of these do I want? Which one is going to work for me? You're having a hard time with the 7 of Cups deciding this, because both of these people appeal to you in different ways. And that's kind of what's burdening you here. You're carrying around, like I said, like choices. There's 2 knights here. 2s lead me to believe choices. I mean, are about choices. And so is the 7 of Cups. So for the one person, you're feeling like they're really reliable. They could probably take you until the end, but they aren't overly romantic. You know, there's somebody who would be great at fixing stuff up around the house, who you would travel well with, a really good planner. But maybe they're not going to be that fairy tale. Whereas this other person is all about the fairy tale, but then they lack in practical matters. You know, they don't want to like balance the checkbook, or they don't want to like kind of deal with things like that. And it's really kind of weighing you down because you're really not sure what to do and who you're going to choose between the 2. Also, the 2 of them, these 2 people, or these 2 suitors that you have a friendship, or you can see there's a basis for a friendship there. So that makes it even harder for you to kind of choose and decide. And you might just be thinking a little bit too much about it, but you don't feel like at this point that you can say no to either one. You don't want to hurt either person's feelings because you feel that they both have qualities that are you know, fantastic. You just don't want to have to choose. Why is this 5 of Wands here? Who is this person? What is this energy? That's really weird. I'm going back to the sperm now. I'm going back to the sperm because okay, Just bear with me, Virgos. I know you guys will listen to me. Fire signs will probably blow me off, but so the singular feeling that I got with the sperm kind of leads me to believe why we're monogamous creatures. We're not designed to be monogamous creatures. We're just like all other animals, or I forget how many mammals are really monogamous. I forget. It's very few, but the rest of them are just not meant to have one mate. We aren't really meant to have one mate. Not as mammals when you come down to it. We force ourselves to kind of be like that. And part of the reasons why we force ourselves to be like that is because we procreate with somebody and we create a family, and then we have that unity, that family unit, the nuclear family. And that's where I feel like maybe that sperm came in, where it's like you have two people that you need to decide between and you can't really choose. And it's kind of like, not that you guys are like, whatever, but you know how there's people who do bigamy and polygamy and have different like structures, and they have more than one mate or whatever. This is like an instance where, it's a you want to have your cake and eat it too kind of deal, but society kind of says you choose one person to mate with and you stay with that person, or our society, it depends on where you live, and you're needing to make this choice. So now that singular sperm kind of makes sense to me, because I feel like it kind of plays into the whole creation concept, creating life with one person. I was like, you guys were like, okay, mind officially blown. She kind of went off there, but that's what I kind of felt like. Sorry, I gotta go with what I'm feeling. Why is this Five of Wands here? Sorry, not sorry. Why is this Five of Wands here in reverse for Virgos as they move out of April and into May? Who is this person? What is this energy? And another thing that might come up, if you're a female, I feel like you might actually be choosing which one of these is going to be a better father for your child. That kind of came in too. So that might be something that's going to kind of factor in. Okay, so I had the Page of Cups in reverse, and I feel like, well, I always speak too soon. So, okay, I feel like you might tell the water sign bye. I think you might tell the water sign bye. And this is how you come out of conflict, because Page of Cups in reverse is here. So I think you start seeing a side to the Knight of Cups, who's the water sign. And you kind of see that they're a little emotionally immature. They aren't as grounded. You kind of have an idea that they're not going to be like a long-term kind of person. And you guys are really grounded people. You want someone you can rely on and what you can count on. I also feel like you think that this person's might cause you heartbreak. They just have a propensity to not take things seriously. And I think this is what kind of helps you come out of this conflict and helps you decide. The Three of Swords in reverse to me is kind of you saying to them, hey, I'm sorry, this isn't going to work out. So you do finally say that to somebody. And you tell them that, I'm going to be moving on with this other person. I hope you can understand that. That's what I'm getting, with the Three of Swords. And you're also avoiding heartbreak too, I feel like, or this person betraying you. I think part of you kind of see things in this person and you feel like they might betray you. And the Judgment card in reverse is saying, if you had gone with this person, it would have been a bad decision. Alrighty. And that's what I'm getting, like the Judgment card in reverse. Like, it would be a bad judgment if you kind of went with the water sign. So I think you end up opting for the earth sign, which is fine. They're more compatible with you anyways. But that's what you kind of feel like. You're not real happy to tell this person this, though. I see that you guys have this thing where you're like, it doesn't make you feel good to have to deliver this news to this person. I feel like they might take it as criticism. And be careful, because you Virgos can come across as critical. So if you're going to deliver that news to somebody, just be careful of how you phrase it and how you deliver it, because I think that's part of the problem here. Yeah, so just be careful about how you kind of frame that or what have you, because I feel like this person can be sensitive too. Yeah, they can be a little on the sensitive side. All right. Okay, that was crazy. with the sperm and everything in there. I don't even know what I'm going to title this. I guess I'll figure it out. So yeah, click on the link below if you want to find out what your love interest or love interests are thinking or feeling, whether it's a current, a crush, or an ex. If this resonated, consider personal reading, and check out my playlist. Everything else is in there that you kind of need to know about. I will see you guys mid-month for your mid-months. Adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.